again, everybody. Fiber Spider back again with another solitaire game just for you. And today we are going to be playing a cute, fun little game called Cats in the Corner. It's very easy, it plays very quickly, and one of my favorite aspects is that it doesn't take a huge play area. Actually, it's pretty compact, and I rather like that. So what you're going to want to do is have a regular deck of playing cards and take the aces out of your deck and, oops, pop them in the center in a grid. Very simple and straightforward, no? And then take the rest of your cards, give them a good shuffle, which I already did shuffle them. Oh, hello. But I'm going to do it again just because. Okie dokie. Now, the object of the game is you have your 4 foundations with your aces, and you're going to build up from ace all the way up to king. Now, it doesn't matter if it's a spade or a club, either black card can be played on here. That does not matter. Same thing with the hearts and the diamonds, same thing. Red cards can be played onto red cards, but they do have to go up from ace to king. So that is a nice little bit of wiggle room. And then we're going to have 4 tableau piles as well. Now those, we're going to be dealing onto them from the deck, and the object of the game is to build from the tableau piles onto the foundation piles. It's, it's not the easiest thing, and there is a little bit of strategy involved, but, we shall get there. So we're going to have 4 of our tableau piles, 1 in each corner. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, because we need to go in order on the foundation piles, it's best to try to get the picture cards, the higher cards, isolated and separated. So I've got a jack, a 9, a 7, and a 3. Well, the 3 is pretty low. I do not want to cover that up because it's so close to the ace. So if I have a higher card, put it on a higher card pile and proceed 1 card at a time. So we'll see how well I do. My success rate's been pretty good, actually. And then after you go through the whole deck, you can then pick up your piles, put them together for a redeal. Now, I've seen variations where you can have 1 redeal or 2 redeals. Regardless, my success rate's been pretty good, so let's see what I can do. All right. Okay, a 9. I'm going to put it with the 9. 10. Put it behind the jack. A 2. Ah, there we go. So I've got a 2, and then even though this is a 3 of hearts, I can put it on the 2 of diamonds because it's still a red card. 2, oh, perfect. 2 of hearts, put it on the ace. Awesome. So we're already off to a good start. And I get this space open. I can put whatever I want there. 8, gonna put that on the 9. King, ah, okay. Now the king, I'm gonna put that one right there because there's nothing higher than the king. So gonna keep that nice and separate. 6, put it on the 7. 5, put it on the 6. 7, put it on the 8. 10, on the 10. King, on the king. 7, on the 7. 3, okay. Now I don't have a black 2 out as of yet, so I'm going to put the 3 on the 5. 6 on the 7. 2, aha, perfect, okay. And then plop the 3 on there. We are on our way. Now if I can get a 4, if I can get a red 4, I can get the 5 and the 6 out as well, which would be really spiffy. Speak of the devil. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 3. Oh, put that on there. Very nice. The reds are doing rather nicely. Okay, 10 on the 10. 5. Well, I need a 4 of a red 4, over here. So I'm going to put the 5 on the 6. Oop, and we got the 4. And the 5. Okay. See, we're getting there. It's flowing. Queen. Queen on the king. 9. Well, I'm not up there yet, so I'm going to put the 9 on the 10 over there. 10 on the queen. Oh, I missed something. I could put the 7 on the 6 right there. Missed that. Okay. Queen. All right, now, unfortunately, I'm going to put the queen on top of the 10. Really not much I can do. So I'm going to grin and bear it, and hopefully we can dig that out after the redeal. 4 on the 3. King on the queen. Jack on the king. Queen on the jack. 6. I need a 5. I really need a 5. Or some other low black cards. Jack on the queen. 6, you can go there. You can go there. We're getting there. 9. 9 on the 9, that works. Aha, okay. So on the 4, I'm going to put the black 5 and the 6. Stuck there, but that's okay. Queen on the jack. And we get the 8. Okay, I'm going to put the 4 on the 6. Ooh, finally we get the 2. And you know what? I'm going to put the 5 on the 8 because I don't want to bury this 4. Ooh, okay, here we go. So 3 on the 2, 4 on the 3, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Ooh, and let's get the 9 on the 8, the 10 on the 9. We're doing actually really well, all things considered. Okay, can't do anything else. All right. Ooh, 7 and 8 and 9. Okay. Ooh, all right. And 9, 10, 10, Jack, Queen. Ooh. Usually I don't win the first attempt. Okay, King and Jack. Okay. Now, taking the remainder of the cards, so this is the king, this is the highest card, so I'm going to put this down first, and then these. You don't shuffle them, though. And then going through it once again. Okay, 10, Queen and King, King, Jack, Queen, Jack, Queen, King, and King. That actually is quite possibly the smoothest the game has ever gone. But yeah, it is definitely possible if you use some strategy as far as where you place your cards in what piles. That does make a difference. Just for stuff and giggles, I'd like to play again to see how different it works out a second time. All right, so I figure since that first round went so smoothly, you know, I figured, you know, let's try another one to see if it was just stupid luck. Because, you know, if you've been watching these videos, you know that my luck is usually not that good. So we'll give it a whirl. All right, so I got my aces laid out. Let's deal out the first 4 and go from there. King, 8, 3, and 7. Okay, well, again, want to build on that king, you know, with the higher cards. The 3, I want to keep that 1 exposed. So let's go from here. Okay, 2. All right. 6 on the 7. Queen on the king. 7 on 8. 7 on the 7. Queen on the queen. 4 on the 6. Jack on the queen. 10 on the jack. 6 on the 7. 5 on the 6. 9 on the 10. Oh, the queen. Okay, that's going to be irksome. Okay, so let's do the queen on the 9. 4 on the 4. King on the queen. You know, I'm thinking 8 on the king. And 9 on the 8. Queen on the 9. Ah, 3. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Progress. Not perfection, but hey. King on the queen. Aha, 2. And 3. And 4. I need a 5, though. That would be swell. Okay. Jack on the king. 3. You know, kind of think 3 on the 6. 10 on the jack. 10 on the 10. 4 on the 7. 3 on the 3. 5 on the 10. Oh, I'm keeping this one open just in case. Okay, 2, perfect. 2, 3. Ooh, okay. 2, 3, 4. Jack on the new pile. 6 on the 6. 4, 5. 8 on the 10. 10 on the jack. 7 on the 8. 8 on the 10. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can use the 8 on the 7 right there. That works. 5, 6, 7, 8. Getting a little messy here, sorry. 9, 10. 9, 10, jack. Jack on the king. 6, 7, 8. King by himself. And then, okay, so 5, 6, 7. Okay. Not bad. Not bad for the first deal. So king on the bottom. And then let's do all of these higher cards. And then the lowers. Okay, and we'll go from there and give it a whirl. See if we can do this, make this work. Okay, well, Jack, Queen, King. That pile's done. Queen on the Jack. Nine and 10. Ooh. King on the Queen. 2 more piles to go. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, Jack, Queen, King, and King. Ta-da! So it is definitely doable. Now, like I said, the trick really is where you decide to put the cards in the order in which you get them. You know, if you keep your higher cards isolated, it makes it a lot easier. If you just, you know, play them out as you get them, and, you know, if you completely neglect that aspect of the strategy, it will be a lot harder to win. And, you know, if you're finding it difficult, yeah, you can do 2 redeals. Me, as you can see, I've had no issue winning the game with just 1 redeal. And also when you do the redeal, again, do not shuffle. You know, you just put the piles in the order in which you think that they would best suit you. No pun intended. All right, so there you are. Cats in the corner. Hope you liked the game, and if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below, because you know that I appreciate your appreciation as always. And you know, if you've played this before, was it the same? Was it a little bit different? There's sometimes, you know, house rules involved. You know, I understand that. You know, have you played something, you know, a similar game, and, you know, a different game? You know, always open to suggestions, you know, whether it is specifically a game of cards, solitaire, or something else, let me know. And, well, all that being said, again, thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, you know what to do, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay playing fun, fabulous games by yourself or with somebody you love. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.